All right, welcome into the Proseed Halftime Report. Pleased to be joined by Dave Gertz. He's the District Sales Manager for Northeast North Dakota for Proseed. When you need seed, think Proseed. And Dave, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
First off, I guess, what crops are you guys marketing?
We have a full lineup of sunflowers. We have a full lineup of canola, soybeans, corn, and we also have alfalfa. And in those corn varieties, we've got not only grain corn, but we've got some specialty silage varieties that are both for some of these farmers that have been putting silage on so years after year that have a corn rootworm problem. We have the availability to give them a corn rootworm traded variety also.
So you guys, obviously, what's been kind of the seeds that have been working out the best for you this year?
Well, they're all pretty good. When we start at the canola varieties, you know, we've got 300 Magnum, we got PS 5000. They're at the top of the trials. They're at the top of the yields with the producers. Very, very happy with the results that they're getting out of these varieties. Along with that, the sunflower varieties. I mean, we've got a full lineup of sunflower varieties. They're all but one of them are Clearfield traded. We offer contracts on them. They're New Sun. We use them as a D-hull, so you've got a three-way market on them. So you got New Sun, you got high oleic, plus you got the traded varieties, and they're high oleic, so they'd be available to the contracts at the Enderlin plant also.
And you guys are doing this thing called the Right Choice promotion. Can you tell me what that is?
The Right Choice is a program where we reward customers for using multiple varieties of Proseed varieties, whether it be the corn or it be the beans. Just check us out for that. There's different levels, and so it's either 2 varieties or 3 varieties that you plant on your farm, and check with your local dealer and find out what those programs are.
All right, thank you very much. Dave Gertz, District Sales Manager for Northeast North Dakota for Proseed. When you think seed, think Proseed. Stay with us. We'll come right back and have first half highlights for you right after this. Welcome back to the Proseed Halftime Report. Our score, 38-0 North Dakota State.
That's exactly what I said in the pregame show.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. All right, let's get you to the first half highlights and show you how we got to where we are. And Coach Kleiman, obviously the last time they played at home, not so great. But how about this? You're going to see this catch on multiple platforms. Zach Vraw. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
The linebacker, 41-yard touchdown catch. Holy smokes. We're going to take another look at it because it deserves it. He goes up and over the top. Chris, have you ever seen a better catch?
I'm going to say no. But, I mean, the linebacker's just like, what just happened to me? I just got worked right there. That was fantastic.
We'll get to our stats in just a few minutes, but if we can get back to the video there. Here is Pierre G. Tucker with a pick 6 for the Bison. That gives them a 14-0 lead on the 36-yard return.
You can just tell right now, Western Illinois is like, what just happened to us? I mean, we came in here thinking, hey, we got a shot, and boom.
It was a bad play by Norvell, but an even better play by G. Tucker. Cam Peterson adds a 32-yard field goal to make it 17-0 in the first quarter. We go to the start of the second quarter, the very first play. Stick to Urzendowski. I sound like a broken record because we've said it so much the last couple weeks. 20-yard touchdown gives the Bison a 24-0 lead. We've seen this. We're going to keep seeing it, Bison fans. Then we get a tight end involved in the action. Andrew Bonnet from 5 yards out just breaks the plane and gets into the end zone. That would make it a 31-0 game. Chris, the Bison are rolling at this point.
Rolling, and finally, great to see the tight ends getting back involved in the offense. Great play there.
The Bison would tack on a 43-yard touchdown reception by Darius Shepard in the final minute to make it 38-0. Let's get you to our first half stats. They are brought to you by the North Dakota Certified Seed Producers, and this one is all Bison. All Bison in this one. If we could bring up the stats report, please. 100 yards total for Western Illinois. They have 1 rushing yard. 1 rushing yard. If you would have told me before the game that they would limit Nico to just 1 rushing yard, I'd have told you were lying.
I'm with you. And again, you see DeLuca, man, all over the field, pressuring the quarterback, making him make bad decisions. DeLuca's making great stops. The one thing I do want to make a quick note of, because I know you're going to move on to obviously the NDSU offense, but Tim Polasek, the O coordinator, calling a phenomenal game. And let me share this with you. First half, Easton Stick, he's got a QB rating of 235. I didn't even know that was possible.
The kid's doing well. 8 of 14. What's that for your first game in the Dome? 8 of 14 for 140 yards and 4 touchdowns. Unbelievable. That's how it's easy, right? You just got to make it easy. That's your first start in the Fargo Dome in front of 20K, and you just throw 4 dimes.
He is in fuego right now, and it's great to see to build his confidence.
It's fantastic to see. 38-0 is our score here at halftime. Don't go anywhere. We're going to hear from Carson Wentz, who got invited to the Senior Bowl. Next, we'll go around the Missouri Valley. Stay with us here on the Proceed Halftime Report. Welcome back to the Proceed Halftime Report. All of the Missouri Valley Football Conference teams in action against each other this week. Let's take you around the valley. We start off with Missouri State falling to Youngstown State 47-7. The Penguins collecting their 5th win on the season. North Dakota State traveling to Youngstown next week. Southern Illinois was up on South Dakota. I have been told that score has changed, and South Dakota now has the lead in that game. We go to the other games going on. Illinois State trailing to South Dakota State. I'm told South Dakota State has also scored again there to increase the lead to 19-7, if I'm not mistaken. That is correct. So South Dakota State trying to hand Illinois State their first Valley Conference, their Missouri Valley Conference loss. And Indiana State and Northern Iowa just underway a few minutes ago. That game going on at the Unidome. Indiana State looking to give themselves a better spot in the conference positioning. Don't go anywhere. Chris and I will talk second half adjustments, and we'll get you back out to the Dome to hear from Carson Wentz. Beth Will standing by, and the second half. You're watching the Proceed Halftime Report. Welcome back to the Proceed Halftime Report. Chris, we will get to your second half adjustments in just a few minutes, but first, we're going to hear from Beth Will standing by with Carson Wentz, who was just invited to the Senior Bowl this week. And Beth, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. That's right. Joined by Carson Wentz. Big news this week, getting the invite to the Senior Bowl. Congratulations. What's this mean to you, and kind of how that moment play out?
Thank you. Yeah, it's an awesome accomplishment. I've worked so hard, and to get that recognition nationally is something that I know is awesome for the entire school as well. So I'm just honored, and I'm just looking forward to it.
What's your mentality going into something like that? A lot of people say that the practice actually leading up to the game is the big week. Are you planning on reaching out to anyone, getting some advice on how to approach that week?
Yeah, I will. Leading into that week and come after this season, I'll definitely look for some advice going into that. But I'm just excited for it, go in there and be the leader that I am, even though it's a bunch of new faces, and just go have some fun playing some ball.
Now, of course, the big news is you've got this invite, but you obviously still have a bit of a road with your wrist. Can you tell us a little bit just about that process and how you're doing right now?
Yeah, so far so good. It's really just a time will tell type thing, but all the checkups, everything's been going well, so it's just kind of wait and see and see how it plays out.
How are you feeling, and what are you doing to kind of keep yourself mentally still involved and checked in, and to stay involved and at the top of your game?
Yep, absolutely. I'm taking advantage of this as best I can, working out a couple more times a week, getting some running in with Coach Kramer. I'm just trying to physically get better, and then, just going back and watching tape, both of our opponent each week and some of my old tape as well, just so I can just keep learning. And, I'm not using this to just kind of sulk and relax. I'm trying to get better at the same time here.
Is it harder to not be playing football or to not be hunting because of your wrist?
It's definitely still harder not playing football, but it's tough to not be able to do either, I'll tell you that.
Well, we appreciate you giving us your time. Congratulations again, and best of luck with healing. We look forward to seeing you back on the football field. Guys?
All right, thanks, Beth. Harder to go hunting.
I'm just so excited for Wentz to get the invite.
Yes.
That was where Garofalo really opened up some eyes when he was down there Senior Bowl practice week. He's obviously playing for the Pats now. Almost got the start until the judge said, no, the NFL is going to make Brady play. But very, very excited to see Wentz go down there.
And congratulations to him on that. Quiet locker room at halftime. You're up 38-0. What do you say to the guys?
I mean, you're just saying, hey, guys, let's go out there and continue to do what we're doing. You also want to talk to some of the second stringers, say, hey, just be ready. We want to get you some reps, obviously, as we're heading into kind of closing up the season, obviously, for a playoff run. If you're Western right now, you're going, we just got to come out there and just have a decent second half to just salvage our own identities.
Western, if they lose today, probably knocks themselves out of the playoffs. So 38.
Playoffs?
Thank you. Thank you, Coach Mora. 38-0, our halftime score. We're going to send you back out to the Fargo Dome. The teams are getting ready. Kickoff is next. We'll send it off to the guys. Thank you for watching the Proceed Halftime Report.